Good morning everybody, welcome back to Drive Time Escapes. Just fueled up. Today, Ben's let me go in his car. So today, we're actually going for a week tour around Wales. So it's actually been a year since we last did the NT500. So we're going to go and do a week in Wales. So stay tuned and that's all there is to offer. There we go. Welcome to Wales. The first stop today is Pont-y-Silt Aqueduct, just outside Llangollen. The magnificent Pont-y-Silt Aqueduct, just a stone's throw from Llangollen, is a marvel of engineering. It stands as a testament to the vision and skill of the Industrial Revolution. Built between 1795 and 1805, this aqueduct spans over 300 metres across the River Dee Valley. Designed by the legendary Thomas Telford and his partner William Jessup. It's the longest aqueduct in the UK and the highest canal aqueduct in the world, soaring 38 metres above the river below. What's truly fascinating is its construction. Pont-y-Silt was one of the first major structures to use cast iron in such a grand scale. The aqueduct is made entirely of cast iron plates held together by flange joints and an ingenious use of mortar. It's not just an architectural wonder, it's still in use today. Narrow boats glide across its waters, providing stunning views of the surrounding Welsh countryside. The aqueduct is part of Llangollen's Canal, a vital transport route during the 19th century and now a cherished World Heritage Site. When it was completed in 1805, it revolutionised the canal transport, connecting the industries of the Midlands to the ports of the North Wales. Over 2 centuries later, it remains a symbol of British innovation and a beloved tourist attraction. Walking the towpath alongside the aqueduct offers a unique perspective of the engineering masterpiece. You can feel the blend of history and the nature around, making it a perfect spot to kick off our journey through Wales. So as we continue our drive through the stunning landscapes of Wales, remember, Pont-y-Silt Aqueduct isn't just a bridge over water, it's a bridge through time, connecting us to the past and an unforgettable start to our Welsh adventure. The second stop for today is Llangollen. Nestled in the heart of the Dee Valley, welcome to Llangollen, a charming town that is as rich in its history as it is in natural beauty. Known for its stunning landscape and vibrant culture, Llangollen is our next stop on our Welsh 400 road trip. One of the town's most recognisable landmarks is the Llangollen Bridge. Originally built in the 16th century, spanning the River Dee, this Grade 1 listed structure has seen centuries of history flow beneath it, connecting both sides of this picturesque town. Overlooking Llangollen is the dramatic Castell Dinas Bran. The ruins of this medieval fortress offer breathtaking views of the surrounding countryside. Steeped in legend, it is said to be the site of ancient battles and home to hidden treasures. For a taste of nostalgia, hop aboard the Llangollen Railway. This heritage steam railway takes you on a scenic journey along the Dee Valley, providing a glimpse into the golden age of train travel. The beautifully preserved carriages and engines are a testament to the dedication of volunteers keeping history alive. Llangollen is also famous for its International Eisteddfod, a celebration of music and dance that attracts performers from all over the world. This vibrant festival transforms the town into a global stage, promoting peace and cultural understanding. Strolling through the town, you'll find a blend of old world charm and modern amenities. Quaint shops and cafes line the streets, offering the perfect stop to relax and soak in some local atmosphere. Llangollen is a place where history, culture, and nature converge, creating memories that will last a lifetime. As we continue on our Welsh 400 trip, Llangollen reminds us of the rich heritage that Wales has to offer. Okay, so VXR performing well so far, and that tiny little lane we just came up was tiny. Yeah, if I scratch Ben's car, it would kill me. So that's first place is done this morning. So we went to the aqueduct, seen the aqueduct, just had a little walk around Llangollen town, yeah, and seen the river and all that sort of stuff, the Dee River. And we're heading off now to Convoy. I've not been to Convoy since I was a kid. Went with a school, so yeah. Next stop, Convoy Castle. Ciao. Our next destination on the Welsh 400 road trip takes us to the medieval town of Convoy, home to one of the most iconic castles in Wales. Convoy is a place where history stands tall and the past feels vividly alive. Conwy Castle, built between 1283 and 1287 by Edward I, is a masterpiece of military architecture. This fortress was designed by the renowned architect James of St George, and is part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site that make up the castles and town walls of King Edward of Gwynedd. With its 8 massive towers and nearly intact curtain walls, Conwy Castle gives you a genuine sense of medieval life. Walking through its grand halls and narrow passages, you can almost hear the echoes of knights and royalty who once called this place home. Beyond the castle, the town of Conwy itself is a living piece of history. Enclosed by 1.2 metres of ancient walls, Conwy boasts some of the best preserved medieval structures in Europe. Take a walk along the walls for stunning views of the town, castle and surrounding landscapes. Down by Conwy Quay, you'll find the smallest house in Great Britain, a quirky attraction that measures just 1.8 metres wide and 3 metres tall. This tiny abode was once a home of fishermen and is a must-see for anyone visiting the town. Another engineering marvel in Conwy is the Conwy Suspension Bridge. Designed by Thomas Telford in the 1820s, This elegant bridge was one of the first to use wrought iron chains and still stands as a beautiful complement to the medieval castle it sits beside. Convoy is a place where the past is beautifully preserved, offering a window into the medieval world. Whether you're exploring the majestic castle, walking the ancient walls, or enjoying the charm of its quay, Convoy is a highlight of our Welsh 400 road trip, leaving us with memories as timeless as the stone walls itself. As the sun sets on the first day of our Welsh 400 road trip, we arrive at the picturesque seaside town of Snowdonia, our final destination for the day and the perfect place to unwind and reflect on our journey so far. Known as the Queen of the Welsh resorts, Snowdonia offers a blend of Victorian charm and stunning coastal views. Its grand promenade, lined with beautiful hotels and shops, invites you to take a leisurely stroll by the sea. Towering above the town is the Great Orme, a limestone headland that offers a breathtaking panoramic views of the Irish Sea. For a touch of adventure, you can take the Great Orme tramway or the cable car to the summit, where you'll be rewarded with vistas that are truly unforgettable. The iconic Snowdonia Pier, stretching 700 metres into the sea, is the longest in Wales and a haven for those seeking classic seaside fun. Whether you're enjoying the amusements, grabbing an ice cream, or just soaking up the atmosphere, it's a quintessential part of the Snowdonia experience. As the day winds down, Snowdonia offers a variety of dining options, from traditional Welsh fare to international cuisine. Relax and recharge at one of the town's welcoming restaurants or cosy pubs, where you can enjoy local flavours and a view of the sea. For our first night's stay, we've chosen a charming hotel overlooking the bay, offering comfort and a touch of luxury after a day of exploration. As we settle in for the night, the lights of Snowdonia twinkle across the water, setting the stage for the adventures to wait. Snowdonia is more than just a stop on our journey, it's a destination that captures the essence of coastal Wales. As we rest here tonight, we look forward to another day of discovery, knowing that the road ahead is as promising as the one we've travelled. Good morning everybody, welcome back to Drive Time Escapes. You join me early, 6:50 currently. Last night I stayed in Snowdonia, a place called the Craigside Inn. Pretty much used to be a Premier Inn, so can't really go wrong. Food was good, bed was good, facilities good, can't complain. So today we are slight change of plans. Okay, so a bit of a story to tell you. Yesterday, we obviously went to Convoy, which you've probably already seen the video. Sat outside Convoy Castle, grabbing a coffee and a slice of cake, and suddenly got approached by 3 people. And they're like, "Oh, we had to come over and say hello." And I'm going, "Okay, what's going on here then?" I'm a bit confused. And they went, "Oh, we met you last year." I was like, "All right, okay, yeah, great. Where was that?" And they're like, "John and Groats." I was like, "So you're the family we did the drone footage with?" And they're like, "Yep, that's us." So literally, exactly a year to the day, and randomly bumped into the same people in a totally different place. How bizarre is that? How mad is that? And to be honest, glad I did bump into them. Because originally the plan was to go to Snowdon Valley Railway. Not today, but tomorrow. And they went, "Oh, have you booked?" I said, "No, I'm not booked." And she goes, "Oh, well, you need to book because we missed out because we didn't book." So I had a quick Google last night when we got home to the hotel. And there was one spot left, and that was for today. So, slight jigging around. So I'm pretty much in the same area, North Wales, for about 3 or 4 days. So, slight jig around, and we're going to Snowdon today. Hence, woolly hat. And it is cold this morning. Jesus. Anyway, I'm going to go and grab some breakfast. We're going to go to the Welsh place with the longest name that I'm not even going to try and pronounce. I'm going to do that first. A couple of little places that we were supposed to do today. And then we are shooting off over to Snowdon for 1 o'clock. And then if we have chance, maybe get one more thing in from today's itinerary and jig things around for tomorrow. So it just means we will be going to South Stack Lighthouse tomorrow rather than today. And obviously we've got the Menai suspension bridge, all that sort of stuff. So whatever we can get in today, we'll get in. Anyway, I'm going to get some breakfast and see you soon. Ciao. We kick off day 2 of our journey in the town famous for having the longest name in Europe. That's right, we're in, I'm not going to say it, but it's the one that ends in Go. This mouthful of a name translates to St Mary's Church in the hollow of the White Hazel near the rapid whirlpool of the Church of St Cecilio of the Red Cave. Its quirky, charming spot has become a favourite stop for travellers seeking a unique photo opportunity. After soaking in the sights and capturing a few photos, we explore the quaint village of Llanfair, PG, as the locals call it. It's a great place to learn more about the Welsh culture and enjoy the serene atmosphere of this small yet famous community. Just a short drive from the village, we visit St Cecilio's Church, the inspiration behind part of the famous name. This charming centuries-old church sits on Church Island, nestled along the Menai Strait. Built in the 15th century and dedicated to St Cecilio, the church is a serene place steeped in history. From here we continue our journey to one of Wales's most impressive engineering feats, the Menai Suspension Bridge. Completed in 1826 by Thomas Telford, the Menai Suspension Bridge was the first modern suspension bridge in the world. It spans the Menai Strait, linking the island of Anglesey with the mainland Wales, and it's a true marvel of early 19th century engineering. As you cross the bridge, you're greeted with stunning views of the strait and surrounding countryside. It's a beautiful and historic route that's as functional today as it was nearly 2 centuries ago. The Menai Suspension Bridge isn't just a way to get from point A to point B. It's a journey through history, offering a perfect blend of natural beauty and industrial heritage. It's a must-see stop on our Welsh 400 adventure. With these 2 Welsh landmarks ticked off our list for today, plus a peaceful detour to St Cecilio's Church, we continue our journey, eager to see what treasures Wales has in store. iconic men-on suspension bridge, we continue our journey to the historic town of Beaumaris, home of one of Wales' most stunning castles. Beaumaris Castle is a masterpiece of medieval architecture, built in the 13th century by King Edward as part of his campaign to conquer Wales. Known for its perfectly concentric design, it's often regarded as one of the most technically perfect castles in Britain. Although the castle was never completed, it remains a UNESCO World Heritage Site and offers a fascinating glimpse into the ingenuity of medieval fortress design. Okay, everybody, midday, well, almost midday, halfway through the day, we have completed the town with the longest name, or the village with the longest name, the one that ends in Gore. Couldn't pronounce the rest of it. We've been over the men-on suspension bridge, got the drone up, took a bit of that. We have, well, I'm still at Beaumaris Castle. Just gonna grab a cup of coffee, jump in the car, and we need to be at Snowdon Mountain Railway ready for 1 o'clock for our train up to the top. So should have plenty of time to get there. It's only, it's 10 AM, so it gives us plenty of time to get there. I'm sure it's only about half-hour drive, but obviously if we see anything on the way we can stop. And like I said, we'll just jiggle things around for today, doing some different things, same things, different order basically. So yeah, stay with us, and next time you'll see me will be on the railway heading up the mountain to the summit, and I'm not sure I've packed warm enough. Might need to get the sealskins out to keep my hands warm. Rightio, see you soon. Ciao. Hello sir, how you doing? There we go, just the one.
You got the wind warning there?
Yes, I've seen that, yeah.
Okay, E, middle of the train, have a look at the door, yeah?
Perfect, thank you very much.
Good afternoon. How are you? Hello.
Yeah, buddy, how you doing?
How are you, pal?
E.
E is
there, yeah?
CTE on the door, pal.
Thank you very much, sir.
Enjoy
Cheers.
it, pal.
After exploring the rich history of Beaumaris, we turn our sights to one of the most iconic landmarks in Wales, Snowdon. Standing an impressive 1,085 metres, it's the highest peak in Wales and a true gem of the Snowdon National Park. This mountain has drawn adventurers, hikers and nature lovers for generations. It's steeped in myth and legend, believed to be the resting place of Gore, a giant defeated by King Arthur. For those who prefer a more leisurely ascent, the Snowdon Mountain Railway offers a spectacular way to reach the summit. Opened in 1896, the narrow gauge railway is the only back and pinion railway in the UK, specifically designed to tackle the mountain's steep gradients. The journey begins in the village of Llanberis, taking you a 4.7 mile climb to the summit station. Along the way you'll pass through dramatic landscapes with views of valleys, lakes and rocky outcrops. It's a 45-minute ascent filled with breathtaking scenery. At the summit you'll find the visitor centre, which offers a warm spot to enjoy coffee while soaking in the panoramic views. On clear days you can see as far as Ireland, England, Scotland and the Isle of Man. For those up for the challenge, Snowdon has 6 hiking routes to the summit, each offering its own unique experience. The Lamberis Path is the most popular and considered the easiest, following much of the railway route. The Pig Track and Miners Track start at Penny Pass and offer a more dramatic views as they traverse the rugged terrain. The Watkin Path is the most scenic, beginning near Beddigullet and passing waterfalls before the steep final ascent. The Snowdon Ranger Path is one of the oldest routes steeped in history, and the most experienced hikers, the Crib Gochridge, provides a thrilling and challenging scramble with spectacular views. No matter how you choose to reach the summit, Snowdon rewards you with the sense of achievement and some of the most stunning vistas in the UK. On this day we were lucky enough to witness the Snowdon race, where competitors challenge themselves to climb and descend the mountains. The fastest recorded time to the summit is an incredible 1 hour 2 minutes and 29 seconds set by Kenny Stewart in 1985. For the women, Carol Greenwood holds the record at 1 hour 12 minutes and 48 seconds set in 1993. Whether by train, on foot or simply standing at the base in awe, Snowdon is a place that inspires everyone who visits. Our journey to Snowdon has been a fitting finale for day 2 of the Welsh 400, blending history, adventure and natural beauty of Wales. Stay with us as we continue to explore more incredible locations on this unforgettable road trip. Good morning everybody. Day 3 of the Tour de Wales. Still haven't come up with a good name for it yet. There's a few names people call it. The Welsh Way is one, or Wales Way. Some people call it the Wales 400 or the Wales 360. I haven't got a clue. I'm sure we'll come up with something. Anyway, day 3. So we're going to do today what we didn't do yesterday because we switched things around. So first thing, off to Southstack Lighthouse. Obviously clocks have gone back, so a bit brighter this morning than it was yesterday to get started. So Southstack Lighthouse, some of the little places in between. Carnarvon Castle if we get a chance. The lake by Snowdon that we missed yesterday. So action-packed day. I think there's about 4 or 5 things to do today, so should be a good day. So stay tuned, stick around, and let's see where we go. Ciao. Day 3 of the Welsh 400 road trip begins on the rugged coastline of Anglesey at one of the most breathtaking locations in Wales, the Southstack Lighthouse. Standing proudly on a small island just off the Holyhead coast, Southstack Lighthouse has been guiding sailors through the treacherous Irish seas since 1809. Built to warn ships of the dangerous rocks below, this historic structure has endured the harshest of weather for over 200 years. To reach the lighthouse, you first have to descend 400 steps, crossing a narrow bridge that links it to the mainland, and trust me, it's worth every step. This area is also a haven for wildlife. The cliffs of Southstack RSPB Reserve are home to thousands of seabirds, including puffins, razorbills and guillemots, making it one of the best places in Wales for birdwatching. If you're lucky, you might even spot a peregrine falcon hunting along the coastline. With its striking white tower, crashing waves and panoramic sea views, Southstack is one of the most dramatic and picturesque spots on this journey. It's a place where nature and history collide, creating a truly unforgettable start to day 3 of the Welsh 400 road trip. From here we continue our journey along the stunning coastline. where more incredible Welsh landscapes await. Stay with us as we take on another day of adventure. Okay, well, this place is a bit not what I expected. This is supposed to be a beach, but it looks like a forest. Yeah, but still 1.1 miles away from the beach. It's obviously private property because PlayStation's all about barriers all the way back there. So probably not going to be able to get any drones up or anything like that. But yeah, not really what you expect when you come to a beach, is it? A little forest drive. Busy though, lots of people coming in and out. Again, the name for this place is going to be across the bottom of the screen because there is no way on earth I am going to try and pronounce half of the places I'm going to this week. And just realised how low this car is. It does not like speed bumps. Well, not where we are anyway. Normally around town at home, don't have any problems. But here, the bumps, they are like mountains. Okay. Still 0.9 miles away. And, yeah, it's like a private forest. And another monster speed bump. Try an angle. Even angles don't work. Leaving the dramatic cliffs of Snowdonia behind, we continue our journey to one of the most breathtaking coastal locations in Wales, Llanwyn Beach and Island. Located on the southwest coast of Anglesey, Llanwyn Beach is nothing short of spectacular. With its soft sand, crystal clear waters, and distant views of Snowdonia's peaks, it's easy to see why it's considered one of the most beautiful beaches in the UK. But the real magic begins as we head towards Llanwyn Island, a tidal island rich in Welsh history and legend. This mystical place is named St Dwyn, the Welsh patron saint of lovers. According to legend, after suffering heartbreak, she retreated to this very island in the 5th century to live as a hermit. Today, the ruins of her church still stand as a tribute to her story, making Llanwyn a place of romance, reflection, and stunning natural beauty. From the windswept beauty of Llanwyn, we make our way to a place of grandeur and history, Plas Newid House and Gardens. Nestled on the shores of the Menai Strait, this stately home is one of Anglesey's most fascinating landmarks. Plas Newid has been one of the ancestral homes of the monarchs of Anglesey for over 250 years. And stepping through the doors, it's like walking through time. The house is filled with art, antiques, and stunning 18th century architecture, but its most famous feature, the breathtaking Whistler Memorial, a 58-foot masterpiece that dominates an entire wall of the house. This incredible work of art was painted by Rex Whistler in the 1930s and is a true hidden gem transporting visitors into a whimsical, dreamlike world. Beyond the house, the gardens of Plas Newid are just as impressive, with sweeping lawns, colourful flower beds and towering trees. It's the perfect place for a peaceful stroll and with Snowdonia providing a dramatic mountain backdrop, the views are nothing short of spectacular. This is also one of the best spots to take in the beauty of the Menai Strait, the narrow yet powerful body of water separating Anglesey from mainland Wales. On a calm day, the reflections of the mountains on the water create a scene straight out of an oil painting. With its rich history, stunning artwork and breathtaking surrounding, Plas Newydd is a true hidden treasure of Anglesey. But our journey doesn't stop here. Next, we're heading back across the Menai Strait for more Welsh 400 adventures. Leaving the elegance of Plas Newydd behind, we cross the Menai Strait and head for one of the most iconic fortresses in the world, Carnarvon Castle. This isn't just any castle, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a symbol of royal power and one of the most impressive medieval fortresses in Britain. Built by King Edward I in the 13th century, Carnarvon was designed to be more than just a stronghold. It was a statement of dominance over Wales. Unlike the round towers of most medieval castles, the angular towers and stripped stonework were inspired by the walls of Constantinople, adding to its striking imperial design. For centuries, Carnarvon has played a key role in British history. In 1969, it was a setting for the investiture of Prince Charles as the Prince of Wales, a tradition that dates back to 1284, when Edward's first son, the future Edward II, was born here and proclaimed the first English Prince of Wales. Inside, the sheer scale of the fortress is breathtaking, with towering walls, spiral staircases and battlements that transport you straight back to the days of medieval knights and royal intrigue. Unlike many ruined castles, Carnarvon still feels alive, as if its stone walls have countless stories to tell. From the top of the views stretch across the town and out to the waters of the Menai Strait on a clear day, you can even see Snowdonia's rugged peaks in the distance, a reminder of the wild and untamed beauty that defines Wales. Carnarvon Castle isn't just a relic of the past, it's a symbol of Welsh history, resilience and identity, and as we continue our Welsh 400 trip, the adventure is far from over. Good morning everybody, welcome back to Drive Time Escapes. Day 4 of the Welsh 400. We'll figure something out. So yeah, today we are going to start off with a place called Portmeirion, where a TV show was filmed back in the 80s, 70s, 80s. It was a while ago. Dad used to watch it. Been there once when I was a kid. But it's quite a nice place. It's very Italian architecture. So it's a little bit dull, misty, but hopefully by the time we get there, should have cleared up a little bit. So probably going to spend most of the morning there, because there's going to be lots to film and stuff. At least a couple of hours. And then from there, just some other little touristy places, heading up towards Betsy Coed, where we're staying for this evening. Yeah, so all in all, let's crack a lacquer on and see you there. Ciao. Day 4 of the Welsh 400 road trip brings us somewhere truly unique, Portmeirion. You'd be forgiven for thinking we've suddenly landed on the Italian Riviera, but we're still firmly in North Wales. This enchanting, outwardly village is a feast for the eyes and the imagination. Portmeirion was the vision of architect Sir Clough Williams-Ellis, who spent 50 years from 1925 to 1975 bringing his dream of a Mediterranean-inspired village to life. He believed that architecture could enhance the natural landscape without spoiling it, and Portmeirion is a perfect testament to that idea. Every corner of Portmeirion is bursting with character, from the vibrant stucco buildings and ornate colonnades to the exotic gardens and hidden pathways. It's a place that feels both timeless and surreal. Williams-Ellis even used recycled materials from demolished buildings across Britain to craft some of the structures, giving them a history within a history.
Number 6. I am not a number. I am a free man.
But Portmeirion isn't just about its architecture. It gained worldwide fame as the filming location for the 1960s cult TV series The Prisoner, where its quirky charm made the perfect stand-in for the mysterious village. Fans still flock here today, and you'll spot plenty of references as you wander around. Beyond the village, Portmeirion offers breathtaking views of the estuary and surrounding Snowdonia National Park. The tidal estuary constantly shifts, revealing sandbanks and shimmering waters, adding to the village's dream-like atmosphere. And let's not forget the world-famous Portmeirion pottery, founded by Susan Williams-Ellis, Clough's daughter. Its distinct designs are known across the globe, adding yet another layer of creativity to this incredible village. Portmeirion isn't just a village, it's an experience, a place where art, nature and imagination come together in perfect harmony. ladies and gentlemen, that was Port Merion. Just slowly making it out, trying to avoid speed bumps. So that was a interesting little Art Deco-y kind of place. We're moving on. We're going to go on to Slate Mines and see what Slate Mines are all about. And from there, we're going to Bed Gellet, which is named after a famous dog, I believe, that saved its owner, called Gellet. So yeah, we are going there afterwards. So sit back, relax, enjoy. We have just left Port Merion, and we will check in soon. Say we, I'll check in soon. Ciao. Up next on our Welsh 400 adventure, Zip World at Penryn Quarry, home of Velocity 2, the fastest zip line in the world and the longest in Europe. This slate quarry, once the largest in the world, has been transformed into an adrenaline-fueled playground, where thrill seekers reach speeds of over 100 miles an hour, soaring high above the deep blue quarry. As you fly across at breathtaking speed, you get a bird's eye view of Snowdonia, making this not just an extreme adventure, but one of the most scenic experiences in Wales. Our next step on the Welsh 400 takes us to one of Wales's most charming and legendary villages, Bed Gellet. This beautiful little village is surrounded by the stunning landscape of Snowdonia, but it's best known for the legend of Gellet, the faithful hound of a Welsh prince. According to the tale, Prince Llewellyn the Great mistakenly believed his loyal dog Gellet had harmed his child, and in grief took his life, only to discover moments later that Gellet had actually saved the child from a wolf. The prince, heartbroken, never smiled again, and the village became known as Bed Gellet, Gellet's grave. Beyond its legend, Bed Gellet is a perfect place to soak in the beauty of Wales, with stunning riverside walks, rugged mountain trails, and a peaceful charm that makes it a must-visit on any Welsh road trip. Next on our Welsh 400 adventure, we step back in time as we investigate the Festiniog and Welsh Highland Railway, one of the most scenic heritage railways in the world. The Festiniog Railway, established in 1832, is the oldest narrow gauge railway in the world. Originally built to transport slate from the quarries of Biniau Festiniog to the coast, today it offers one of the most breathtaking train journeys in Britain, winding through forests, mountains and deep river gorges. Meanwhile, the West Highland Railway is the longest heritage railway in the UK, stretching 40 miles from Carnarvon to Portmadog, offering stunning views of Snowdonia's peaks, lakes and open moorlands, all from the comfort of a beautifully restored steam train. Our next stop on the Welsh 400 brings us to one of North Wales' most mysterious and unusual landmarks, the Ugly House. Despite its name, this little house is anything but ugly. Its origins are unknown, but legend says it was built in a single night by outlaws and robbers seeking refuge from dense woodland. Some believe it was a tai un nos, meaning a house built overnight, a Welsh tradition that granted land rights to those who could construct a home between sunset and sunrise. Today it's a charming stop for tea and cakes, surrounded by nature, mystery and folklore, a true hidden gem of North Wales. Just a short drive down the road we find Wales' most beautiful and dramatic waterfalls, Swallow Falls. This series of powerful cascading waterfalls has been a tourist attraction for centuries, drawing visitors to witness the raw beauty and power of nature. Whether you're capturing the perfect photo, taking in the roaring sounds of the falls, or simply enjoying your peaceful surroundings, Swallow Falls is a must visit on this Welsh 400 road trip. Morning everybody, welcome back to the Drive Time Escapes. Day 5. So we're halfway through. We are still North Wales, but now we're heading down into mid Wales. So stayed at a place called Betsy Coed last night, which surprisingly was really busy when I drove through. There was people everywhere. Not really what I expected. I expected it to be some tiny little village, but there was lots of people there, lots of shops and stuff like that. Okay, so this was where we stayed last night, the Dragon Hotel and Restaurant. Doesn't look very much, I will say, but I was shockingly surprised with how comfortable the bed was. Probably the best night's sleep I've had in ages. So yeah, that was the Dragon Hotel, and waking up to this, not a bad sight. This is actually the main A5 through Wales, where the hotel is. You can see it's pretty quiet for a Tuesday morning, but still, nice night. It's all good, nice and chilled. So I think today's going to end up being more of a driving day, which is kind of how yesterday ended up. It was a little bit, seen some places and then seen some picturesque drives. So I think today is going to be fairly similar. So I'm going to get breakfast, jump in the car and get going to Aberystwyth. So see you in a bit. Day 5 of the Welsh 400, and today we dive deep into the legend. Our first stop, King Arthur's Labyrinth, a journey through time where myth and history collide in the depths of an ancient slate mine. Beneath the mountains of southern Snowdonia lies a hidden world, a place where echoes of ancient battles and mystical tales still linger.
And soon, Saxon armies were appearing on the coast. There followed many years of war between the native Britons and the invading Saxons.
We board a boat, gliding silently through dark tunnels following the footsteps of Arthurian legends. As the doors to the underworld close behind us, we're transported into the realm of warriors, wizards and dragons. The stories come to life around us. Merlin's prophecies, Arthur's battles, and the secrets of the sword in the stone. The cavernous tunnels and flickering torchlight make the experience feel almost otherworldly. A perfect way to start the day before we hit the road once more. But this is just the beginning. From the legends of old to the breathtaking roads ahead, Day 5 is set to be another unforgettable chapter of the Welsh 400. Leaving the depths of King Arthur's Labyrinth behind, we hit the road once more. This time heading west towards the coast. The drive to Aberystwyth is a perfect mix of sweeping bends, rolling hills and stunning Welsh countryside. With the soundtrack of the engines echoing through the valleys, this is what the Welsh 400 is all about. Epic roads, great company, and the open road ahead. Welcome to Aberystwyth, one of Wales' most iconic coastal towns, nestled between the rolling hills and the Irish Sea. It's a place where history meets the horizon, and standing at its heart, the ruins of Aberystwyth Castle. Built in the 13th century by Edward I, this one mighty fortress played a key role in the battle between the English crown and the Welsh princes. Though time and war have left it in ruins, there remain still whisper stories of siege, rebellion and medieval power struggles. From here, the views stretch out across Cardigan Bay, a reminder of Aberystwyth's deep connection to the sea. Whether exploring its weathered stone walls or just walking in the fresh coastal air, there's something special about standing among the echoes of the past. But the road calls once more, and there's plenty more to explore as we continue our journey through the Welsh 400. Incredible day of exploring legends, castles and stunning coastal roads, we roll into our stop for the night. A grand stately home, the perfect place to rest before another epic day on the Welsh 400 road trip. Good morning everybody, welcome back. How are we doing? Drive Time Escapes, Conrad as always. So we are on day 6 now of our tour. So stayed at this really posh place last night. Amazing rooms, very regal and royal. When I checked in, I accidentally left. I had a Yazoo milkshake, left it on the counter as I was checking in. Lady showed me up to first time I've been shown to my room ever. Lady shows me to my room. Sitting there watching a bit of television. Next minute, knock on the door, opens the door, and there's my Yazoo on a silver platter. This is the quality of the place I stayed in last night. Yeah, there we go. It was fun. So yeah, today it's a little bit more chilled and relaxed day today. We're just going to do Eland Valley, so see a few reservoirs, get some drone footage. Should be a good day. So sit back, relax, and enjoy day 6. Ciao. in Eden Valley. Cameras everywhere. Then says I'm not allowed to press this button. This one. This one. This one. Oops. Pressed it.
Hi, let's go. Woo!
Alright, let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just a perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Got the Tropicana, fresh cut sushi on a platter. Brandy, honey, it don't matter, shots till I drop. Gonna be 24/7, golden hour like a boss. And they say, yo, guess you got a 2 o'clock appointment for a champagne shot, whoa, yeah. I'm busy trying to take it higher. Got no time for never, only spending cheddar. Wish I could do this forever. Chilling with the hottest company. They all wanna welcome me to their private penthouse suite. Yeah, now I got the key. Rooftop pool, got a heli on speed. Ocean view from the highest peak. I'm complete, oh, I want this to stay. Please don't go away. Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break.
반짝이는 waves 향긋한 나를 향해 cocktail feeling up 어제의 날 뿐일 때 태양이 녹여 이 순간을 느껴 꿈이 아니니까
Dollars on a dolly with my homies, eco-friendly. Here we invite only positivity to this party. Don't want no drama with any bad karma. Got a lot of that in La Vida Loca. Just wanna let it all go. Yeah, I can't say no when I'm this free. Don't wanna go home, oh I can't sleep. Weather's so nice, only got good vibes. Yeah, we here chillin', chillin' in paradise. Sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like
This isn't how I wanted the Welsh 400 to end, but maybe it's how it needed to. By the end of day 6, I'd reached Pembroke. I was meant to head to St David's, Tenby and finish strong. But I was struggling. I'd felt rough for weeks before the trip. A persistent cough I thought would go away, but it didn't. In fact, it got worse. I went out on day 7 to film around St David's, but I felt awful. Fatigued, out of breath, unmotivated, not like myself at all. I told myself a night's rest would fix it, that I'd hit Tenby and film the next day. But the next morning it was clear something wasn't right. I made the tough decision to end the trip early and head home. I didn't realise at the time just how serious things were. In the days that followed, things spiralled. I'd stopped taking my blood pressure medication over the summer. It was causing me some bad side effects. And that was a mistake. My body started retaining fluid. I gained over 60 pounds in just a few days. I was swollen everywhere. Hands, feet, neck, and especially my stomach. Breathing, walking, even sleeping became near impossible. I ended up in A&E, diagnosed with atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat. I was admitted, monitored, treated, and slowly put back together again. The NHS cardiac team literally saved my life. Since then, I've been under their care, undergoing treatment, taking new medication, even some minor surgeries, to try and bring my heart back into rhythm. It's been a long road, but I'm still on it, and I'm grateful for every mile. I did return to Wales earlier this year, visited the places that I missed, Barry Island, Cardiff, but I still wasn't ready to film, not properly, not yet. But now, I'm back, and Drive Time Escapes is back. Every week we're dropping new videos. We've already hit DAS 2025, the Isle of Wight Takeover Festival, and we've got some epic lineup of car shows, Top Gear style challenges, hide and seek chases, and more on the way. And we're just getting started. This autumn we're heading across the channel for something special. A full 10-day Drive Time Escapes road trip through Normandy. From D-Day beaches and epic driving roads to hidden gems, car culture and late night cross-offs at French service stations. This one's going to be a proper adventure, filmed in full. Travel, culture, cars, chaos. Everything we love. And we're not going alone. For Normandy we've picked up a new channel car. A sporty little French number with more character than horsepower. You'll see more of her soon, and here's the twist. Once the trip is over, one of you might be taking her home. Yep, that's right, we're planning to give away the car to a subscriber in a prize draw after the series drops. So hit subscribe, stick around, and keep your eyes peeled. The Welsh 400 didn't finish the way I planned, but life doesn't always stick to the route. Sometimes you break down, sometimes you take a detour. What matters is you get back behind the wheel. Thanks for taking this road trip with me. I'll see you on the next episode. And remember, drive safe. See you soon. Ciao.
So this is how we end up. Shades of blue and gray. I feel just like an empty bottle.